Now I'm sure everyone thought Kale was going to be a monster when she transformed and started knocking people out left and right, but then Jiren came out of nowhere with that sit your ass down and shut up attack. It was a wrap after that. What the heck is up, you guys? Animated Heroes here, back with another action figure review for you guys. And as you can see today, we're going to be taking a look at the Dragon Stars Build-A-Figure Super Saiyan Kale. And man, honestly, I've been wanting to build this figure ever since I seen it, and I'm happy that I finally got the chance to do so. But unfortunately, this figure does not have a sexy packaging, of course, because it's a Build-A-Figure. So that being said, we're going to dive right into the figure itself. I'm not even gonna lie, Kale literally just now became irrelevant to me because the Broly trailer just came out, and oh my god, that trailer looks sick. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Broly looks like he's gonna be a badass in that upcoming movie, and that just made this figure go from a 10 to a damn 3 on my hype level, because now it's just like, oh man, I gotta review Kale. I would rather be reviewing a brand new Broly figure. But anyway, on to her height. Kale stands literally 7 inches to the top of her hair, a little bit over 6 inches to the top of her forehead. So of course she is a pretty tall figure, which makes sense because when she transformed, she was massive. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna fit in scale with other Dragon Ball Z SH figure arts. And in case you don't know if she will or not, we will be doing some size comparisons later, but for now, let's go ahead and take a look at that articulation. Articulation wise, she does look up not at all. She looks down about that much. Of course, her head does tilt and can turn all the way around because it's on a ball peg. Now, one plus is the fact that she doesn't have pupils, so whichever way you turn the head, it's going to look like she's looking that way. Her arm goes up about that much. Of course, it goes all the way around. She does have a swivel right here at the bicep, double jointed elbows, of course. Hand is on a ball peg, so you can pretty much move that around however you want. She does have a swivel right here at the waist. That's the only thing that you're going to get out of the core. Now, as for her skirt, it's really hard plastic, but the good thing is you can move her legs really far forward, unlike the rest of the Dragon Star series figures. So that's one thing I like. They do go out really well as well. So of course she can do the splits pretty good. It's definitely a decent amount. She does have double jointed knees, although they do look a little ugly. Her foot goes down only about that much. Up, actually it doesn't really move around much at all. The most you can do really is swivel this, and as you guys can see, this just spins around easily, and that is one of the things I dislike about this figure, the fact that these just spin around and the legs move so easily, like they're very, very flimsy. So that's one thing I dislike, but for the most part, pretty decent figure in terms of articulation. Now, just like most Dragon Star series figures, she does come with a lot of accessories, and those of course include her entire body because she is a Build-A-Figure piece. She comes with a pair of fist hands, and she also comes with a pair of open palm grabby type hands. So that's pretty much all you get, and yeah, moving right along. Some size comparisons. Here she is standing next to the SH Figuarts 2.0 Custom Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and of course the SH Figuarts Custom Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Next up, here she is standing next to the SH Figuarts Lord Beerus, and of course the Dragon Stars knocked her ass out of that form, Jiren. Lastly, here she is standing next to the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Sasquatch Wave Deadpool, and of course the Dragon Star series Super Saiyan Purple Goku. I would have done a size comparison between her and my man Broly, but man, I would have been disrespecting my man's Broly. I can't even do that. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and bring out my final thoughts for this figure so I can end this review. Now, of course, this might be my quickest review ever, but I'm not even going to lie. I still do really, really like this figure. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It is a very good figure. For the most part, everything is clean. Paintwork, damn near perfect. Just being honest with you guys. The green in this hair looks awesome. Face sculpt, magnificent. That's the only way I can put it. You can't look at that and tell me you don't see Kale completely. This is probably the best face that I have seen Dragon Stars do, period. The only thing that even is close to being as good as this is the Friezas. And the Friezas come out pretty good, but this, I'm sorry, this is perfect in terms of the face. Now for the body, it looks great. Now certain parts of it look a little dull compared to the others, like this red and this red. This red looks much more dull. This looks like a very I don't know if you want to say more saturated red, but it does look a little bit better than this. The black for her pants looks a little faded, which it really isn't an issue, but just like the upper body looks a whole lot more saturated than the lower body. This part right here, the yellow, it looks extremely dull and bland, but I mean, they got the colors right, so I can't really complain about that. For the most part, I was gonna say this is a $19 figure, but technically this is a $120 figure if you compare the fact that you had to buy every figure to get it, unless you just bought the parts by themselves. But honestly, I recommend it. I'm gonna be dead serious. It is a really good figure. The only thing that kills me about it is the fact that you don't get any core articulation. I like to pose my figures, so it's just hard for me to do a lot dynamically posing it with no core articulation. But overall, if I had to rate this for what it's worth, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 straight up. It's very good, and I do recommend putting this figure together if you do want it. Now, if you don't want the rest, of course, buy them, sell them off, and just keep the pieces. That's what my initial plan was, and it's looking like that's probably what it's going to be. So, yeah, anyway, that's my review of this Build-A-Figure Kale. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That always helps me out. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more content. And as always, follow me on everything you see listed in the description below for more. And I will talk to you guys later. Animated Heroes out. Peace.